So if you're concerned about somebody's medication use, for example, and they seem to be using more of their medications than are prescribed, or they're having trouble controlling how much medication they're using, I would be encouraging them to see if they would talk to a health professional and let them know not only that maybe they're having some difficulty controlling the medications, but what else is going on. So, is their pain not well managed and that's why they end up taking more of those medications? Are there other things going on for that person? So trying to talk through those things, because often there are effective strategies to treat those conditions, but they may not necessarily involve the same medications. They might also involve some additional counselling or psychological support. If you're observing that somebody's maybe really been affected by their medications, that they're particularly sedated by their medications, for example, it might be a good way to start the conversation saying, I'm worried about you. When I saw you last time, it seemed like you're a little bit sedated. I wanted to see how you're feeling, if there's something going on. I would always centre it around the fact that you're concerned about the person's health, and then that you'd really like them to be safe, and that you'd really like to make sure that they're using their medications safely. So the other thing is, if you notice that someone seems to be taking a lot of their medication, just ask them how they're going. It seems like your pain might be bad at the moment. Is your medication still working? Is it worth talking to the doctor about whether or not there are other options? Sometimes, particularly when people have really severe pain, it can feel like there's no way out and the only thing that's helping is the medications. And in that context, sometimes the dose can go up and things can get out of control. So just remembering to kind of look at the bigger picture. What else can we be doing, and not just be thinking that the only solution is the medication.